Today, I think went really well. I would say, comparing it to last week, it was a lot more put together and less on the fly. Even though we still had, since my last one was a partner teach, we still had everything set up. But it was kind of like who's going to do what when we got there. We didn't really plan that out before, so it kind of felt like a full mess. In this one, I don't know if it was because it was by myself, but I felt like it was more, I know I'm going to do this, this, and this. And it felt a lot more put together again than my last teach. I felt overall more confident teaching this, even though I know bowling a lot better than I know cricket. I did my research on cricket so I could learn more about the sport. And I just felt more confident, as I think even from my voice, I spoke very well. And I knew what I was talking about, even from not knowing cricket in my past, like I know bowling. One thing that I really think I could work on, like we talked about, would be my transitions. I think they're a little sloppy in that they could definitely use improvement, such as things like not using like the words when I'm trying to explain things while everyone's like moving around, and like not stuttering. But that, I would say, goes for more just of the transitions. When I'm set, like ready to teach and everyone's watching, then I have a clear voice, projected well, everyone knows what's going on. And I think that the creativity of my teachers are getting a lot better, and that when you use creative things, you don't the students will be more involved and they want to participate because it's something they've never done before, and it grabs their attention. So you're always going to have to do stuff like how I did my practice task was ground balls, fly balls. You're always going to have to do stuff that everyone knows what's going on. But when you have to really sit there and explain the lesson and then everyone catches on, you can tell they're having fun. Because at first, everyone was still a little confused. They had questions. The questions got answered, and you could tell they wanted to keep going, because when the game ended and everyone had batted once, the other team was going to go up to bat. But I obviously didn't have enough time for that. If it was a longer class period, I could have used that time to keep the game going, because it seems that's what they wanted. And I think things that I did really well, other than using my voice, would be my cues. I think I really enforced my cues today, which I did not really do in my last one. I think I really expanded on checking for understanding, giving thumbs up, and I don't recall doing that one time my last teach, which I know we talked about, so I really tried to incorporate that today. And overall, I think today's teach compared to my last one was a lot better. And I think part of that is taking the time to really go over my lesson plan before and after it was handed in, so I had a complete understanding of what I was going to be doing, so that way the students would have a complete understanding of what they would be doing. I'd be able to answer every question they had, anything they had to ask, I could answer, which in my previous teaches, sometimes they'd ask me a question I would not have the capability to answer, but I would try to put together an answer and it really wouldn't make sense. I didn't feel that today. Again, I feel like my confidence is boosted, and I think it was a really good thing to see from me today, and proud of myself for it. We're going to look to keep going up, because there's always things to improve on. Thank you.